Hey friends, I'm Shaz and welcome back to the Ministry of Reviews. Today I've got my hands on the new Nothing 3 smartwatch from the famous XINJI brand. This is one of my favorite smartwatch brand and I've been personally using different models from this brand for the last 6 months and I have been very happy with its performance. This new Nothing 3 model comes with a 1.43-inch AMOLED display with a high resolution of 466 by 466. It's got the 3-axis G sensor, the Bluetooth calling option, IP68 waterproof rating, and a very powerful 300 mAh battery that can easily last you for more than 2 weeks with regular usage. So let's do a quick unboxing first and then we will test the performance of this new Nothing 3 smartwatch from the XINJI brand. So keep watching, guys. Alright, so we get the smartwatch here. Now we'll come back to the smartwatch in a while. Let's check out the other contents in the box. Alright, so this is what we get. So we get a user manual. Then we get the charging cable, and then we also get 2 extra pins. If you want to change the strap or the band of the smartwatch, you can use the pins that are already installed, or you have 2 extra pins in case you lose one of those. Now let's have a closer look at this watch. Now this watch comes in a very nice trendy strap band. As you can see, it's a black and orange combination. You've got the cover. Let's take the cover off. There you go. So again, this is a very nice and large 1.43-inch AMOLED screen. This is the round model. Now this brand also has a few of the squarish models. But initially I didn't like these round kind of smartwatch shape. I like the squarish one like the Apple Watch. But I've been using this brand for the last 6 months and I've started liking the shape. So for example, I've used the Nothing 1 smartwatch nowadays and I really like this shape. So this particular Nothing 3 smartwatch comes with this very nice alloy frame, 1.43-inch AMOLED display. You've got this band, the blue, the black and orange combination band. It's kind of a silicone band, quite decent in terms of the weight. At the back you get the sensors right in the middle. This is for some of the heart rate or the health tracking sensors. Then you've got these ports to connect the cable to charge the smartwatch. You've got the name of the brand and some other details. Now you can change this. This is, if I'm not wrong, 22 mm connection size. So if you want to change this and get a new strap, you should get a 22 mm strap, just like we have in the Nothing 1 smartwatch as well. And in fact I will replace this just to show you how the Nothing 3 smartwatch looks with the different straps. So guys, this is all we get inside the box. In terms of the watch, you get 2 buttons here. You've got this one button, the dial button on top, and then you get another button at the bottom, and we'll check this out when we switch on the smartwatch. But just wanted to see the first look. Looks quite nice, and one difference I've noticed is the finishing on this. It's the alloy blackish kind of frame, not the silver one that you find in most of the smartwatches. So it looks quite nice and goes quite well with the black strap. Alright friends, so now let me switch this on and then we start testing the different functions and features of this new Nothing 3 smartwatch from the XINJI brand. Keep watching, guys. Alright friends, so now let's switch on this smartwatch. So we long press this button here. It'll take a few seconds for the smartwatch to switch on. There you go. Right, so probably 3 seconds, 4 seconds for the watch to power up. So this is the main homepage or the main dial of the watch, and obviously you can change this. Now there are several ways to change this main dial of the watch. One way is to use this dial to move up or down, and that just changes the main face of the watch. You don't have to go through the settings. It's a very easy process. Just move up or down. And the other way is to basically long press the screen. So for example, you long press it for a few seconds and then you get the option of changing the main face or the dial of the watch. So very simple to do that. I like this one, very nice in terms of the color and the brightness. So as you can see, this is a very nice and clear 1.43-inch AMOLED display, which is very clear. Compared to the other watches I've tested, this is one of the really nice display in terms of the quality of the screen and the brightness and the clarity. This is 466 by 466 resolution, and that's why the clarity is amazing on this one. Alright, so let me give you the quick tour of the different options and the functions, features available on this before we start testing some of them. So this is, as I said, main face. Now on the main dial, if you swipe to down, then you get to see a mini shortcut menu. This is where you see the settings, the different mode, the flashlight, time, date, and the battery life. Now coming back to the main page, if you swipe up, you get to see the different messages that you've received or the notification that you've received on the messages, WhatsApp, TikTok and the other messaging. Coming back down here and now swipe to the left, you start seeing a summary of different applications of the tracker on this smartwatch. So you've got steps, calories burned, kilometer covered, beats per minute on the health tracker, then you've got the oxygen levels, then you've got the sleep monitor, music. Bluetooth is disconnected, that's why we're getting this message, and we'll shortly connect the smartwatch with the mobile app. And then you see a lot of other different applications as well. There's an inbuilt game as well. If you're getting bored and you want to play a game, you can certainly go. It's called the Bird game. Now coming back to the main page, then if you swipe to the right, then you start seeing all the different options and the functions available on this smartwatch. So right from the top, you've got all the training ones. So if you click on this, you get to see the different training options that you have, sports, outdoor, indoor, dancing, and so on. Then you can also see the status. This is the number of steps you've taken, calories, and the kilometer. SOS. Then you've got the phone. Now obviously this smartwatch is equipped with the Bluetooth calling option, so you can use this, connect this with your cell phone, and then you can also make phone calls, and I'll show you how to do that later on. So within the phone call, you've got the keypad, call log, contacts, and different other things. Then you've got the health trackers, you've got the heart rate, you've got sleep monitor, blood pressure, oxygen level. Once connected, you can also see the latest weather. You can operate the music on your mobile phone through this option. You can read your messages, you can set up an alarm, and then you've got some other functions as well. And finally, you have this settings section. In the settings section, you can actually go and change the watch face. You can change the theme of the menu. You've got always on display. Basically, this is a nice feature, but this option eats into your battery. Generally what happens is when you're not looking at the watch, it will turn off like this. And as soon as you lift your hand and look at the watch, it automatically gets activated and the screen is on. The always on display option basically makes sure that the screen is always on, at least showing you the time on the screen. Even if your wrist is down, it will still be on. But again, that eats into your battery. You can change the brightness, the screen time. I've set it to maximum, which is 15 seconds. You can play around with the sound, the vibration, sensitivity, and all other options. You have information about the different elements of the smartwatch, the firmware, and a few other things. And you can power it off, reset it. QR code is for the mobile application. So, you click on this and you have your mobile, scan this code, and it will take you directly to the App Store where you can download the mobile application. And then finally, you can also set a password on this smartwatch. So quite a few of the different setting options. Now let me start testing some of the important functions and features to see, how does this new Nothing 3 smartwatch perform. Alright friends, so the first thing I would like to do is actually download the mobile application and then connect the smartwatch with the mobile app. So basically you need to go to your Play Store, either on iPhone or Android mobile. Now, this app works on all different platforms, so you can use this smartwatch with your mobile, even if it is iOS or Android or other platforms. You simply need to go and search for this application called Glory Fit, or you can scan the QR code on the user manual or that you get on the smartwatch as well. Simply download it, go and open it, and you will get to this page where you need to select the device. Make sure the Bluetooth on your mobile is on. So you click on select device, the mobile then will detect this mobile, which is XINJI N3. Click on this, and then it will start pairing it with the smartwatch. So it'll take a few seconds. There you go. So it's now connected, and you get to see all the different specifications of the smartwatch here, and you might have to pair it as well. There you go. Now it's connected. Very quick connection, and again, this is a one-time connection. You don't have to do this connection every time you switch on your mobile. It automatically stays connected as long as the Bluetooth on your mobile is switched on. Right, so let's go to the main home page. This is the home of the app. This is basically a summary that shows you the different KPIs. Then you get to see this the sports section. This is where you have the different sports activities that you start or you get engaged in. So that's quite nice. This is the main device area. This is where you see the different settings option of the smartwatch, and in fact you can do the settings changes on the smartwatch itself, or you can use the mobile app to make those changes. So for example, you can turn on notifications, you can change the watch face, set up some call reminders, quite a few of these options available here. Come back to this device and go into the watch face gallery. Now this is an interesting one. This is where you can actually download more watch faces or watch dials onto the smartwatch directly. So let's download this one here. So you pick that one, click on the synchronize dial, and then it starts syncing or sending this dial from the mobile app to the smartwatch here, and you will see now it will appear on the screen. There you go. So this becomes the default watch face automatically. But if you don't like this, if you want to change it back, obviously you can go and long press the screen and change it to the one that you like. For example, this one. But this is how you transfer new dials from the mobile app to the smartwatch. It's very easy, very quick, and then it gets stored on your smartwatch. So if you want to go back to the one that you've downloaded, just use the dial or long press and go back to that dial. So a very easy, user-friendly application that anyone can use. You don't really have to be very savvy with technology to use these kind of simple apps. Now let's start testing some of the different functions and features on the smartwatch itself, especially now as it is connected with my mobile app. Alright friends, so the first thing I'm testing on this smartwatch is to see how accurate is the health tracker on this smartwatch. So I've connected an actual oximeter here, and I've connected the smartwatch here as well. And the first thing I'm testing here is the beats per minute. So it's 67 here and 67, 68 here. So quite accurate in picking up the beats per minute. Alright, so the second thing I wanted to test was the oxygen level, the SpO2 percentage. So it's basically 99% here, and its one is 97, 98%. So, quite not exactly the same, but obviously in the same range. It takes a bit of time for it to stabilize. So as you can see, it's 99% now and 99 or 98% here. So it keeps on moving, but the good thing is it's in the same range. So both the beats per minute and the oxygen levels are quite aligned. Alright friends, so now I've switched on the notifications as well on the smartwatch. So now every time we get a message on the mobile phone, it will also appear on the screen of the smartwatch here, and we can do a quick test on that. So I'm going to send a message, a WhatsApp message onto this mobile phone which is connected with this smartwatch, and let's see if it appears here. There you go. So the notification works quite nicely, and it's quite a big, decent size of the screen, and you can have all the full entire message easily appearing on the screen. And in fact, you can go and increase the size of the text as well. So notifications are working quite nicely. You can delete it directly from the smartwatch as well. All right, now let's test some of the other applications. So for example, let's try to make a phone call directly from this smartwatch. So let's call this number. Now this smartwatch has a built-in powerful speaker, and you can hear the volume coming out of that, and you can change the volume.
To continue in English, press 2. हिंदी या उर्दू में सेल्फ सपोर्ट से मुताल्लिक मालूमात के लिए 3 दबाएं.
This is the speaker here. So that's quite nice. So the Bluetooth calling is also working. Alright friends, so now let's do a quick waterproof testing. So I've got this plate or tray full of water. Let's put this in and let's see if it still works. So we can see it's still working. Let's do another test. Let's send a WhatsApp message to the watch and see if we get the message on the screen here. All right, there you go. So we should be able to see the WhatsApp message on the screen. There you go. So the smartwatch is a waterproof IP68 rated smartwatch, and it works very nicely underwater as well. Alright friends, so I've just changed the strap or the band of the smartwatch. Just wanted to see how it would look with a different strap. This is a silicone rubber strap, which is quite durable. I personally like the one with this lock. I'm not a big fan of these kind of straps. I don't feel it to be secured, but the one that comes with this watch is quite strong as well, as you can see. But on a different strap, a full black strap, it would look even better, to be very honest. And as you can see, it's such a nice and clear screen. Looks very, very nice and bright, and this a different strap would be look nice as well. So that's it friends. This was a very quick review of this new XINJI N3 Nothing 3 smartwatch. We've tested all the different functions and features. Everything works quite nicely, and as I said earlier, I am a big fan of this brand. I have been using different models from this company for the last 6-8 months. I've used the C1, C2. I've been using the N1 for a while, and now I'm going to start using this N3. All those smartwatches have performed really, really well. I'm a big fan, and I'm not getting paid to say nice things about this company, but I genuinely think that this is a very, very nice smartwatch. So guys, if you like it, if you want to buy this, just simply go to the link in the description of this video that takes you directly to the official store where you can purchase this new Nothing N3 smartwatch. So that's it friends. Thanks for watching this video.